opposing the liberal conspiracy. Better dead than red, that's my lifelong cry. So I get him on my hot seat and I watch him fry.
Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go and see your show. Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go.
Hey Mondale, Fonda, and you liberal loonies, better pack your bags and join the Moonies. Us God-fearing people still have a choice. No one will silence this conservative voice.
Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go and see your show. Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go.
The gays, the punks, the heavy metal craze. Take a hike, scum. You've seen your last days. There's a new fad, and it's here to stay. They call it love for the USA.
Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go and see your show. Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go. Wally, Wally, whoa, whoa, we gotta go and see your show. Wally, Wally.
Say, Wally, what do you think of Jane Fonda?
I fully support Jane Fonda's workout, as long as she works out of this country.
Well, what about her husband, Tom Hayden?
Mr. Fonda reminds me of one of the most famous American military figures of all time.
Yeah? Who's that?
Benedict Arnold.
Say, Wally, what about Walter Mondale?
Walter the Wimp reminds me of the Goodyear Blimp.
Yeah? How's that?
He's full of hot air and he's going around in circles.
Say, Wally, what about these feminists?
I'll tell you, pal, these feminists are getting so out of hand. The other night I saw a bunch of them picketing at Man's Chinese Theater. Now they're demanding the owners open a woman's Chinese theater. Can you believe that?
Oh, no. Wally, is it true you might run for president in '88?
Well, I'm thinking about it, but it's going to be a tough election. I understand the Democrats are going to nominate Gromyko. I mean, who else have they got?
Speaking of Democrats, what's your opinion of them anyway?
I think they're miracle workers.
Yeah? How's that?
It's a miracle when they do anything that works. Hey, pal, I got one for you.
Yeah? What is it?
How can you tell when a newsman is lying?
Well, I don't know. How?
Whenever you see his lips move.
Say, Wally, what's the real reason the Russians didn't come to the Olympics?
Because their athletes were so fat and out of shape, they couldn't get the plane off the ground.
Say, Wally, what do you think of the gays?
As I've said before, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Oh. Do you think Jesse Jackson's going to run for president again?
No, he's beyond that now. I hear Hallelujah Jackson is going to run for God. Hey, hold it. I told you when I came in here, I don't want any of that acid rock junk on my record.
You're talking that trash, Wally. You put me on cloud 9.
Yeah, you're going to wind up in cell block 9, the way you're going. All right, that's it. Get out of here. All of you guys out of here. I don't need a bunch of degenerates on my record. All of you out right now before I call the cops. Hey you, put down the chopsticks. Get the heck out of here. That's it, David. Turn it up. That's the only music I need. States is the greatest nation on this earth. Yet there are subversive forces who are trying to undermine the principles that this land was founded upon. That's right. And you know who you are. The feminists, the freeloaders, the bleeding heart judges who let cold-blooded murderers go scot-free, yet tie the hands of our police on the chance they might violate someone's civil rights. I say it's time we stop worrying about the rights of criminals and start protecting the rights of the loyal, God-fearing Americans like you and me.
Wally, 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 Wally.
Today's heavy metal groups are drug-crazed, devil-worshipping maniacs out to poison the minds and bodies of innocent teenagers who are pressured into this evil, satanic lifestyle. Those vermin who believe in legalizing marijuana are really saying, let's legalize all drugs. And while we're at it, prostitution, bestiality, and S&M. Well, it's about time we started getting high on something else besides drugs. Why can't we get high on patriotism, God, and the Bible?
Wally, 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 Wally.
The lunatic liberals are the most hypocritical, sickest group of mental midgets I've ever met. They're against the death penalty, even for mass murderers, yet support the out-and-out killing of innocent unborn babies. They call it aborting a fetus. These are just buzzwords, and they know it. Why can't they say what it really is? Murdering an unborn child. Let me tell you something. What's worse, that poor little baby can't even defend itself.
Wally, 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 Wally.
The U.S. Senate has said there's no place for God in our classrooms. Yet that very same Senate opens each session with a prayer. How hypocritical can you get? Why should God be expelled from our public schools? Do our politicians need to be reminded that this is one nation under God? The feminists are fighting for the ERA. They don't really want the ERA. They want the SRA, the Superior Rights Amendment. They want to be superior to men. We must not let them emasculate the men of America.
Wally, 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 Wally.
Who's got the guts to stand up for America? Ronald Reagan is the greatest president this country has ever had. It's about time we all started believing in America again. Under President Reagan's leadership, we have started. If you don't love this country, then get out of here and make your move to Moscow, pal. Of course, we all love our country. Many people have asked me why I love her so deeply. Well, give me time and I'll explain. Have you seen a Kansas sunset or an Arizona rain? Have you drifted on a bayou down Louisiana way? Have you watched the cold fog over San Francisco Bay? Have you heard a bobwhite call in the Carolina pines? Or heard the bellow of a diesel at the Appalachian mines? Does the call of the Niagara thrill you as you hear the waters roar? Do you look with awe and wonder at the Massachusetts shore, where men who braved a brand new world first stepped on Plymouth Rock? And do you think of them when you stroll along a New York City dock? Have you seen a snowflake drifting in the Rockies way up high? Have you seen the sun come blazing down from a bright Nevada sky? Do you hail the Columbia as she rushes to the sea? Or bow your head at Gettysburg at our struggle to be free? Have you seen the mighty Tetons? Have you watched an eagle soar? Have you watched the Mississippi roll along the Missouri shore? Have you felt a chill in Michigan when on a winter's day her water raged along the shore in thunderous display? Does the word aloha make you warm? Do you stare in disbelief when the waves come crashing in at Waikiki Beach? From Alaska's cold to the Everglades, from the Rio Grande to Maine, my heart cries out, my pulse runs fast at the might of her domain. You ask me why I love her? I have a million reasons why. My beautiful America, beneath God's wide blue sky.